Hey everyone, this is Donnie with the Bronx Museum. Today I'm going to talk about body painting, and I'm thinking specifically back to the Mendive exhibit. There are those wonderful photographs with the body paintings on the dancers. Now, there are a lot of students at home who have a range of sensory needs, and there are some students at home who might not be able to move around a lot. So this is an exercise specifically geared toward them that'll take a little bit of caregiver help. For it, you'll need a little bit of water in case things get messy. You can also put down a towel to kind of cover your area, but chances are you're going to be using just the hands or just the fingers, so it should be controlled. But it depends on your needs and how active you think the project might get. You need a paintbrush. I recommend having a little paper towel to help wipe it, or if there are little messes, take care of those. And of course, you'll need paint. I'm using a water-based paint, so that way it'll wash out easily, and I recommend doing the same. You also probably want some paper to make some art with. So, quite simply to start, take a little paint. I'm using deep green, and you're going to put it on the paper or the paper towel, right? I'm using just a dot. It'll do a lot. So with my paint set, I'm going to take my paintbrush, get a little bit on there. I'm going to start painting my two fingers. Now what I love about this, and why I call it inclusive, is that it's a great way for kids and students of any need level to interact with art, right? Holding a paintbrush actually takes kind of a lot of coordination. It's something we don't think about a lot, but it involves our fine motor skills, right? The way I'm holding it like this, with my three fingers in coordination, it's actually kind of tricky. But this end of the paintbrush, the soft end, is something they can interact with quite easily, especially with some caregiver support. So in that way, they're able to interact with the tool, and especially in regards to the body painting done in these photographs, they're able to interact with the tool used to help make that art, which is particularly cool. Another added advantage is the sensory component, right? This is a really soft, tactile sensory aid. Now, for some students, that might be a little exciting or upregulating and not quite what you want. But I'm sure if you're a caregiver at home, you know what kind of sensory input is going to help your student and your artist do their best. So, if soft input is something you know they love, then I highly recommend this activity. Even just doing it now with you all, I'm kind of zoning out and just focusing on painting. It's really a pretty self-soothing thing for me. So, enough jabbering. You'll see I have my little bunny or peace sign. I have my two fingers painted. And I'm going to simply press them down. I would like to work on making a little forest, I think. So I'm going to start with green. I'm going to add a little more on these two fingers. I really want to get that green canopy down, right? Thinking back to those Mendive colors, especially the greens, the browns, a nice natural canopy. So now I have my top canopy done. The next step would be to take either another two fingers or wash these two and add that brown layer. But I don't want to take up all your time. I want you all to have a chance to do it too. And if you do, I'd love to see the results. You can email them to education@the-Bronx Museum so that they can be featured and everyone at the Bronx Museum, its education team, can see them. And please check out more of the activities of the Bronx Museum at home for some ideas, some cool interviews, right, with artists, interviews led by Teen Council, and for other stuff for you to do while you're at home. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.